Welcome back to another episode of Just Two Jabronis Cooking. Ronnie, what do we have going on today?
So we're gonna make Spam fried rice, and we have all these ingredients right here, and we have something that is usually not in Spam fried rice or fried rice in general.
And it's pretty easy to cook.
Not too many ingredients.
No, but it goes a long way. Everybody likes it, and it's like getting almost like rice from the Chinese restaurant down the street.
Yep.
So let's go show them the ingredients.
All right, to start with our ingredients, we have a cup and a half of day-old fried rice. Why it's a day old? Because it's dry and won't clump. Then we got the bean sprouts right here. We got our sweet chili sauce, that's our secret ingredient. Then you have the less sodium soy sauce, less sodium sesame oil. Then we have a whole bag of peas and carrots. Then we got 4 whole eggs. Got that whole onion. Then we have less sodium, a can of Spam. All right, I'm gonna start by cracking some eggs because we're gonna scramble them.
And there's 2 different ways we can either cook the scrambled eggs first ahead of time, or we could cook it once we put the rice in. I think we like to cook it separately. So he's gonna go ahead, break those apart. He's got 1 more to go.
Here we go.
Get that whisk. Don't worry about the mess.
If you ain't making a mess, you ain't cooking, right?
All right, so he's gonna whisk that up. And while he's doing that, I'm gonna open up the can of Spam and get that cut up. All right, we're gonna dice this. I know it might seem strange. Why would you use Spam? One reason why is I've seen it in the commercial. It looked good, right, Ronnie?
Yes.
But we do like Spam. But you can substitute this for chicken, ribs, pork, whatever you want to do. Ham,
Shrimp.
it
Really
would
anything.
it would still work the same way. So I'm gonna go ahead, dice this, and then we'll go on to the next step. The Spam's all cut up. It's about a bowl full. Now we're on to cutting up this onion. So we're gonna get going with that. So while Ronnie's cutting that up, we're gonna use this to chop it. We're not expert choppers, so that's why we do this way. Put a little bit in. There's that. Maybe a little more.
Yeah.
How is it now?
It looks mostly good, I think.
Yeah, it looks good. So we're gonna do the rest
Like that.
like it'll look like that after we put the rest of those onions in. Ronnie finished up the onions. That's ready to go. Now we're gonna go ahead and scramble up the eggs. Gonna get some butter on here. How much butter, Ronnie?
Let's do 4.
We're gonna let that heat up and then we'll put the eggs in. All right, our butter's ready to go. Time for the eggs. Just get that in. And now we're just cooking this. You just want to keep stirring the eggs because we want the scrambled, but we don't want it overdone either. And the other thing is, you know, this is Mom's new pan.
That's true. She'll yell at us.
It's got Mickey's at the bottom. We want to live to eat.
Eat this meal and more meals.
Yes. So we're just going to continue doing this for a little bit, and then move on to the big enchilada. All right, we're almost done with the eggs. You probably can hear them sizzling. They're still a little runny, so we're gonna just break them apart. You don't want big clumps, right? You want,
Especially for this meal.
yes. I don't know about you, Ronnie, but I'm ready to eat these eggs just like this.
Yeah, they look really good.
All right. So I think that's good. What you happy with that?
I am.
Okay. So we're gonna put them aside for later. And we can break it up more once we cook it in with the rice. And now Ronnie's gonna get started on cooking the fried rice. It's better to use a wok, but I don't know what you kind of call this pan, but whatever it is, we're just gonna coat it with some butter. Ronnie, open up that other butter, get a couple more pats in there. That way things don't stick to the pan. All right, so I think we're ready for the ham.
All right, let's add this.
Or the spam, right?
Same thing, pretty much.
Putting that in. We're gonna cook this up a little bit. And then we'll add the rice. All right, there's the spam, Ronnie, huh?
Looking good, smelling good too.
All right, what are we adding next?
Jasmine rice.
Yeah, so I think you can use any kind of rice, right, Ronnie?
Yeah, but we like jasmine.
So we're gonna add that in.
Ooh. It's better. Add all of it in. Here we go. Don't tell Mom.
We'll just pick it up, put it in, right?
Yeah.
All right, I think we're get ready to add some of the other stuff, right?
Yes.
All right, now we're gonna add the peas and carrots. And we'll add the onions. All right, gonna add some egg. Gonna mix this. Since the eggs are already cooked, you don't really need to let this cook for too much. So we're gonna let this go for a couple more minutes, and then we'll add our sauces.
All right, got bean sprouts, whole thing in.
Gonna mix that up. I think these are just ready to eat out of the package. We might have been able to get away with half the bag. What do you think, Ronnie?
Probably. It's okay.
More substance to it. You want to start adding some of the sauces?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna start with soy sauce. Not too much. It's really to your liking. About about 2 to 3 tablespoons, and it really depends on. I would put a little more, Ronnie.
A little bit more.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. And then we're gonna put sesame oil in. Not as much, about a teaspoon maybe. Gotta shake that on there. You can also use what, oyster sauce, Ronnie?
Or I think fish sauce is a thing too. But yeah, I heard of oyster.
But I don't like that, so I think put a little more in that and then just keep churning it. All right, so I think we need some more soy sauce. I think we have a lot of rice. So we're just gonna spread that around. Man, Mom's gonna find rice in crevices she never knew she had. Huh, Ronnie?
Mm-hmm.
But that's all right. After she eats this wonderful meal, she'll forget about it. So we're just gonna keep scooping this through, and then we'll add our secret ingredient.
All right, so what we also done was add a little bit more soy sauce as we kept stirring it around because we needed more. That's what we found out, so I would recommend doing that. Now we add our special ingredient, sweet chili sauce. Here we go.
How much are we gonna add, bud?
Well, it's up to you.
Half the jar, maybe?
Actually, what do we do? We'll stir it around a little first. I think it's half.
So this has garlic in it, and it's supposed to be sweet but tangy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is an optional item. You don't need to put this in, but we wanted to kick the food up a notch. And what does any good chef do while they're cooking, Ronnie, that you should always do?
Taste.
Go ahead, bud.
Secret weapon. Where is it? All right, here we go. We get a little bit of the egg, ham, a little bit of everything. So that's really good.
All right,
I like that a lot.
All right, do we need any more of that sweet chili sauce, you think?
Probably not. If not, a little bit more.
Do I need to be the final tester?
Chef, final boss.
All right.
All right, now using the taste test.
We have a bunch of these little spoons.
See what he thinks.
Oh my God. I can just cook it a little more because it's still kind of moist.
Mm-hmm.
Make it a little drier because, you know, this sauce added to it. I think we cook it a little more and then we're gonna be good. So that's the Spam fried rice. Only took us, what, about 15-20 minutes to make, right?
Yeah, something like that.
It's really doesn't take long. Nice and quick, but it tastes good. We'll leave the recipe and how we made it in the description. Not sure what we're gonna make next. We've been talking about a bunch of different things, right, Ronnie?
Yep.
But if you want to see us, two jabronis cooking in the kitchen, like, subscribe, notification bell, and let us know in the comments, what would you like us to make next? Until next time, bye.
Bye.